you're going to spend more of your life on a mattress than just about any other location. And so you ought to have a great quality mattress. This is where financial independence, the ability to financially support yourself, comes in. You want to be able to get a great quality mattress. Hey folks, this is Colin Richards. I'm excited to be back with you on this segment of the Lord and Richards Show. And today we're continuing a series on being wealthy, healthy, and happy throughout your lifetime. And we're basing that on what the Bible calls wisdom, which is the principle, the number one thing. If we've got wisdom, we've got what we need. Wisdom is the pathway to health, wealth, and happiness. And at Lord and Richards, although we are specifically investment advisors who are backing up our clients' goals, dreams, and values through financial independence, we want to make sure that we realize, of course, that money isn't the most important thing. It helps support the lifestyle and the wonderful futures that our clients have shared with us that they want to enjoy. And so as you're thinking about what it means to be happy and fulfilled in retirement or later on when you stop working, think about what it means to be healthy enough to enjoy that. You know, I had the privilege when my wife and I had our 30th anniversary recently to head over to Europe and do a Mediterranean cruise. It had been a dream of mine for many years, and my wife's as well. And we got to start out in Athens with that cruise. And it started with a little tour there in Athens. We got to go up to the Acropolis. Some of you have done that. It's amazing to retrace the steps of thousands of years of history. But I noticed that there were people within our group who just could not walk up those steps. It was just too much. And they had to sit down, and they missed out on that experience. People talk about the go-go years, those years in your retirement when you're really excited and ready to travel or do things that you love. And then we have the slow-go years. Well, that kind of group was with me when I went on this tour, and I noticed several people having to peel off. And then there's the won't go years. This is when a lot of times in a marriage, you've got one spouse who's still happy and able to get around, and the other spouse is just not up to it, right? They're just physically not able. So one of the things my wife and I try to do is we want to maintain physical vitality throughout our lives. And one of the areas, of course, is what you eat. That's what we talked about in our previous segment, making sure that the things you take in that are going to ultimately be turned back into your body, they're going to be used to recreate your body and cells every so often. Those things are high quality, not ultra processed, and that you're maintaining great muscle mass and protein. But in addition, one of the great determiners of your health in older years especially is the quality of your sleep. Quality sleep is the pathway to mental and physical health. One of the things that so often happens as we get older is we begin to struggle with this. And we begin to find that we're getting up in the middle of the night. Maybe it's to use the bathroom or just we're waking up, we're sleeping lighter. We know that lack of sleep contributes to both mental and physical decline. On the mental side, we know that lack of sleep can lead in the future to some really bad outcomes mentally, including potential for dementia, diseases like Alzheimer's. We know that it can recreate inflammation that causes problems in our brain. And if we want to decrease that inflammation, one of the great ways not only is what you eat, but also how much you sleep. And the problem that I see is so many people are caught up in the negative things of the world right before they go to bed. They're watching the news or picking that up on their news feed. And so we want to get rid of that and put ourselves into a mental state of relaxation long before we actually hit the bed. In addition, we want to recreate an environment that's ideal and conducive to great sleep. First of all, you're going to spend more of your life on a mattress than just about any other location. And so you ought to have a great quality mattress. This is where financial independence, the ability to financially support yourself, comes in. You want to be able to get a great quality mattress. My wife and I use an adjustable bed so that we can raise and lower the head. And of course, we've got one of those memory foam types. It's actually a hybrid between traditional and memory foam, and the sleep that we get on that mattress is fabulous. Our room is dark. Our curtains are pulled. We keep the temperature lower because that's one of the keys, is getting your body temperature down so you can enjoy great sleep. So decreasing inflammation in the brain is critical to avoid future cognitive impairment. In addition, it's critical to avoid inflammation throughout your body. We know that inflammation is behind many of the diseases that we face, whether they're cardiovascular with your heart or whether they're related to cancer, diseases that involve direct attacks on your body and its systems. So quality sleep is critical. Once you've made sure you're getting quality sleep, and that needs to be a focus, stop worrying about it. Right? Once you've done everything that you can, stop worrying about it, because worrying about it, am I going to get a good night's sleep, is one of the things that's going to impair your sleep. So we got to learn to relax, enjoy. What I love to do is to read some fiction before bed to take my mind completely off of the business of the day and the next day. One of the easy things to do is to carry the day into your sleep, and that mental processing can keep you from settling down and drifting into that beautiful deep sleep that we all need. So I like to read on a tablet that has the right combination of light, right? You don't want a lot of that blue light coming into your eyes. So watching TV, watching movies, reading things on tablets with bright light, I put it into dark mode. These are things that will help you slowly drift off to sleep. I've found personally, if I read nonfiction, the kinds of books that help me grow as a person or grow as a business leader, grow as a financial advisor, those things engage my brain in a way that keeps me up, or causes me later on, if I do wake up in the night, to remain up too long. So sleep is going to be critical in addition to what you eat. In our next segment, we're going to tackle the last two that I think are very important to make sure you are not only wealthy, but healthy throughout the rest of your life, and that you support a happy, wonderful retirement through financial independence. My next step with you is to talk to you about how you can achieve financial independence through comprehensive planning. At Colin Richards, what we do is we help you create a plan to achieve financial independence so you don't have to worry about outside factors messing up your retirement. And we do this so you can retire without worry. I would love to chat with you. My team and I would love to have the opportunity to take you one step further on your road to wealth, health, and happiness. It just starts with a simple phone call.